Money Mayweather. Miguel Cotto.
Escúchame, cuídate, listos, let's go. Vámonos.
Mayweather has been so dominant that in his fights, but how and when? Cotto to change that perception and that script.
Can it really be 16 years since the kid we can do to try to upset the brilliance of Floyd Mayweather?
This division. 10-ounce gloves are the same gloves that heavyweights wear. So, Emmanuel, maybe you can tell us how that could impact this fight.
Well, originally, Floyd wanted 8-ounce because he wanted to, I guess, maximize his speed and power. Surprisingly, Miguel wanted...
If you're at 147, you wear 8-ounce. Tony Weeks breaks them apart. Tony Weeks has been a tremendously prominent referee here in Las Vegas. Cotto momentarily cutting off the ring on Floyd Mayweather. Miguel is fighting with confidence.
Gloves called pillows. You could sleep in these gloves.
Cotto finding behind the target. Hasn't taken all that much in the first round.
No, boy, what you doing right now?
Inside, shoulder to the side and work. Work, Joni.
Can you fathom what?
Right hand over the top by Mayweather.
A bit of a contrast to the end of the Ortiz fight.
Well, they say it's two different, both guys have been fighting in the past. And at the stage right now, Floyd is winning the fight, but he has been able to really...
Hands-free,
and I should say vice versa.
Very hard to land a right hand against Floyd Mayweather because of the shoulder roll protected, or perfected throughout his career.
Sugar Ray Leonard told me if he...
I've always thought that if you're ever going to beat him, the formula... Corner Mayweather in the corner and try to land against him along the rope. This is a must in the first two rounds. Miguel Cotto just missed that left hook.
Trying to get away from mitts Mayweather to hits Mayweather.
Definitely becoming a much, showing it here as Miguel Cotto's forcing him to be an offensive fighter.
Yeah, but Miguel can't really get... Floyd is always leaning over to his right, where Miguel can't really land his best punch with the left hook to the body.
He's fighting off the ropes. Crowd loves it because they can feel a sense of competition here.
Landing shots, very good eyes, picking shots right between the gloves, the side of the gloves. Even though Miguel has his hands up high, Floyd is fine.
And even though those gloves
The
are...
first row at ringside. Power shots around guard, as you pointed out, Emmanuel. And he gets in body shots.
Miguel can land his left hook to the body, but he can't do it that much with Floyd. Floyd is right side where he gets hit at the hooks. And also, look at Floyd's eyes. One of the best I've ever saw since Muhammad Ali. Never loses the focus of his opponent.
Little right hand to the body. Here's the jab, and he got it right onto the chin.
It's a jab, particularly if you jab over top of his right hand.
Miguel. Stop. Well, it may be another Floyd Mayweather whitewash.
What you doing right now? Make it easy. Make it easy.
I was saying earlier, even though Miguel is throwing a lot of punches, creating a lot of excitement, Floyd has ability to keep eye focus
Lands
on
hard shots. He's very quick, even up on the ropes. I think he's landing more punches.
bounce, and then he has to like start off at a different speed, and it's very hard to time his punches. Whereas Miguel, you can see him, he bounces in, and then you can see his you see that right away. You can see him bounce, and then he starts a little short. Floyd could see it in timing.
Jim, so far the fight has gone exactly the way Cotto was going to really break through that defense. Blocking or semi-blocking most of those inside.
Stop punch. There is a slight trickle of blood.
Get another one in the bank.
Inside, pull it, work. Come on, damn it, let's go. Let's go.
But seeing the position that Cotto holds his hand, he's throwing the shot around the side of the high defense.
It's a good fight. The crowd's enjoying it.
Rolling his left shoulder, he's fighting, leaning back, and then just throwing punches and then leaning back.
I wondered if that was a great straight right hand by Mayweather. It appeared to me at the end of the last, between a minute of rest. Do you see him?
Fighter like Mayweather.
Right hand over the top for Cotto. And by the way, Larry, you mentioned that Mayweather beat De La Hoya in May just because they're in May 2 years ago. What did we do early in the fight?
I think Cotto was hurt.
Hey, close up your guard. Close up your guard.
Some heated exchanges in the last round, but still, if you look very closely, Floyd rolls punches, gets away from it, and catches punches back, and with his counter, and then he'll turn his shoulder back and put his body.
Work for Cotto, but he keeps working. And
guy than Floyd. He's basically bigger.
Well, a natural little bit of a size difference between them now. If he has this advantage here.
Mayweather hasn't really stopped Miguel in a row.
I think that's a little embarrassing for him, for Mayweather.
Good left hook by Cotto.
And suddenly Mayweather is the stalker.
And he whips Miguel. The right hand inside by Mayweather as Cotto
fighting like that started reminiscing of the first fight. Easy on fights, and I'm surprised at
combinations that he's doing now.
These are two world-class fighters.
Left hand shot to the body by Cotto.
A rare right hand that landed.
Mayweather's allowing some body shots here, which could be a factor later in the fight. Boom! Cotto's putting a lot of impetus on it. Good left hook. Semi-uppercut by Mayweather. Cotto takes it well. But Cotto makes his mark too. Big shots by Cotto. Mayweather landing. Cotto is the one who's putting hard leather on his man.
Clearly and solidly for some time.
Come on, damn it.
Doing exactly what's the best thing and the only thing that he can do to beat Floyd.
Began to sound like Canelo Alvarez's body shots against Shane Mosley.
Yeah, but he hasn't really been himself.
Mayweather again. Good straight right hand. Left hook by Cotto.
Now, so thanks to Will still.
You know, and
that left uppercut again. Mayweather missed with those.
Come on, champion. Come on, champion. You got to close up. Close up the defense.
Total numbers through 9 rounds tell the story of a
Good going down the stretch because his ability to think. I mean, all of those punches that. Floyd has not had to experience too much as a professional fighter.
he's ready. Yeah.
Well, and he's Alvarez's promoter,
right.
So that tells you a lot. I think most of us believe
fans are so unused to seeing Mayweather in a hard fight and bleeding.
That has certainly come to the fore. But on the other hand, technical skill wins prize fights. Cotto is staggered by that uppercut. The fight. That uppercut, and there's another left uppercut for Mayweather. He's having a huge stroke. Going for the knockout would have introduced an element of risk.
Yes.
Into the room.
If he wanted to, I think he could have finished off.
It was a terrific prize fight, and given what
here, but Mayweather clearly won
in the audience. All right, let's look early dominating with the right hand, particularly when he made a third round around the back of Miguel Cotto's glove. There's another one right there. And then Miguel Cotto in the middle rounds began up against the ropes and find his opportunity to do damage. He landed enough headshots to bring blood to Mayweather's nose and mouth. Cotto was very effective with his jab during the middle rounds. And the crowd was tremendously excited. Flurries in round 6, 7, 8. But then Floyd Mayweather began to target him with the right. He introduced another wrinkle, that left uppercut right there. And he would repeatedly land the fight once again, and he closed the show brilliantly in round 12, rocking Cotto with that left uppercut, which was the most powerful shot.
And no champion and still undefeated, Money Mayweather.
And now, of course, fans will fixate on the fact that there's a viable comparison between what Cotto was able to do against